Alright, welcome back to Near Play's Def Jam Fight for New York. We got our first fight under our belt last time, but before we go and do more of that, I want to show you guys the athletics here. We'll see the other areas in the shopping district sooner or later. I'm not in any real hurry to show them off because I know we're going to be there a few times. There's Henry Rollins. He's an MMA fighter who's kind of a little bit of an oddball in this because he's not like a hip-hop star like a lot of the characters, but you know, MMA, especially at the time this was made, isn't really that far off. Let's see here. So let's train skills. Let's see, yeah, we got 250 points. So we can raise a little bit here. I think I'm going to raise our lower strength. I'll just use all our points on that for now because we use a lot of kicks. What we can also do here, and what we'll do eventually, is we'll learn new styles. Obviously we can't learn kickboxing in, but we can have up to 3, which will be good because it'll really help diversify and make our character just more flexible. We can also buy moves here. Every character we beat in the game, and also characters that we don't really fight, like the shop owners. Although I think we do fight them eventually, I don't remember. But anyway, every character we beat in the story mode, once we beat them, we unlock their move. And right now we've only beaten Trick, so we've just got his, but we'll get more, and then we can assign them here. We can have up to 4 blazing moves, each one's a different direction with the analog stick. That's all we're going to do there for now. Eventually we'll go and get like a haircut, and we'll get better clothes and jewelry and stuff, because it's actually kind of important to be properly dressed. Basically, the nicer or more expensive your clothes, whether that's the clothes we have or if you buy jewelry, which we'll be looking at some point, then the better your charisma, and that'll increase the rate that you blaze, I believe. Which is kind of like more mainstream or licensed wrestling games where you have a charisma stat that determines how quickly you can get your finisher. But anyway, 9 here, this is another character that was made for the game. I don't know. I know a lot of the original characters in here are actually characters that are making comebacks from the original Def Jam. I don't know all of who they are. I think most or maybe all of the shop owners are people who were in the first game. And we'll see more of them as we go on here. I need to get into a better habit with these fighting these guys. The pattern that you want to do when you're doing a melee attack is to hit it twice, do 2 attacks, and then if they block one or both of those, then you stop and do a grapple. But if they don't block, then you can go ahead and finish out your chain. But if they're blocking, there's no way you're going to hit the next one, so you might as well stop and grab them. We got our blaze here, though. Won't be able to finish him off with it, but once again, we'll get him down into the red here. We should be able to throw him into a post or hit him with a bottle or do something to finish him off here. Let's see if we can throw him over. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that'll do it for 9. Pretty easy. Now that we've gotten re-familiar with the system here, it shouldn't be as rough as fighting Trick was last week. So let's see what we got here. 63,000, not bad. We got a penalty for soft touch. We're gonna have to work on that. 150 development points and the blazing moves speed bag. I need to look at this blazing moves at some point. I don't remember what most of them actually look like. Alright, so that's one more fight under our belt. We've got some new voicemail and email that comes along with that victory. D-Mob wants to tell us something here. Hey yo kid, remember you take a cut of all the action that goes on behind the scenes at your fights. That's the explanation for how we get the money. There's always bets going on, so the more cool shit you pull off in the heat of battle, the bigger your cut will be. And we've seen that with the rankings that it shows us. And then Rollins wants to talk to us.
Hey, this is Rollins. If you're not there right now, you better be on the way down to the gym.
Yeah, I think I am going to stop by the gym real quick before our next fight. There's no reason not to. Let's see. I think, what do we want to pump up? I'm not ready to go shopping for new moves. We don't have a lot of options, and since they cost money, I don't want to waste it. So let's see. Well, we raised lower strength a lot. I think we should maybe raise our health this time. Yeah, I would probably be better off putting in a little bit in each category at a time and keeping it well-rounded, but I don't know, we'll roll around over time. So let's see. Yeah, bow's all that's left, and then we'll have our boss here. We've been kind of going out of order a little bit, but that's okay. I've always liked Bo. I like his bandana there. I don't know, I wasn't familiar with gangsters doing that at the time, the first time I played it, because, again, I wasn't into rap music or hip-hop culture or anything like that. I just associated it with, like, bad guys in cowboy films or cartoons or whatever, so I saw that, I was like, oh, that's cool, the way they reappropriated that. But it has the doubling effect of making him kind of one of the most mysterious characters in the game, because he's one of very few characters that doesn't really have a face. Oh, he's got some kind of like scar over his eye there, I guess. I don't know. I always just thought he was kind of interesting, but let's see if we can get him there. That's what I was talking about earlier, by the way, where I hit him twice and then he blocks, so I grab him. And sometimes it's hard to remember to do that, especially once you've gotten into it. Like you're not really thinking as strategically, you're just trying to hit him as many times as possible. But generally, if you can keep your cool and do that, then you'll be able to wear them down pretty easily every time. See, we've got a blaze here. I don't know. Can I? Well, crap. I wanted to throw him into the post or something to weaken him down a little bit more before I did. Oh, now I'm worried about it running out. So let's go ahead and we'll blaze here. I just I don't want to. So far we haven't won a single fight with the blaze because we've always gotten the blaze like well before they're hurt enough that we can actually knock them out. But there we go. This will wear him down, and then let's see. There's a bottle over here. Maybe I can hit him with this. Oh crap! I was too slow. Yeah, if I was a little bit more used to the animations, I might could have caught him with that while he was running in. But what I would have ideally done is hit him with it before he could have mounted a comeback. But we've got him back down in the red, so let's just throw him into the speakers here. And that'll finish him off there. Okay, so again, using the environment, the Foundation's a good learning place because there's lots of places that are real clear that you can throw somebody into to knock them out if you can't hit some other move to finish them. Got soft touch again. I need to figure out what's causing that. A lot of our other points stuff were good though, and we got Pop Your Collar, which I think I remember that one. I think I had that move for a while when I played originally, or at least one of my characters had it. Once again, we've got some new stuff here. OE.
Anytime you want to go one-on-one, just let me know.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot more of him later. That's another cameo, though I didn't know it when I played this. Stingray wants to talk to us.
What's up, Stingray? Let's update your look. I got some new ideas. See you soon.
Yeah, we can stop by there. Rollins again. Just explaining development points, but I think we can grasp that pretty easy. And then Blaze wants to tell us about Crow. He says, just like we thought, Crow and his boys up in Harlem have been eyeing up our turf. Ain't nothing to be worried about, though. So far, all he done is send second-rate chumps down to stir up a little shit on our clubs. Let's hope that's the end of it. It won't be. Crow is the big bad of the game. Snoop Dogg, we'll be seeing a lot more of him, of course. So yeah, before we do our last Foundation fight, we can stop by the Barbershop real quick, get a touch-up here, and then, there's Stingray. Let's see, so we can take a look at our options here. I don't plan to do any changes right away. Or actually, I kind of like... Is this different than the one we have? I think it is. Let's grab that, actually. And then he can just kind of shave it up. I don't know why we couldn't do that ourselves, but yeah, that's a little bit closer to how I keep mine, I guess. And then we've got a lot of haircuts here. I don't think we're going to be changing to any of these. At least not right now. Like, that's pretty much spot on how I do my hair. Like, I don't do anything with it, and it just kind of stands up on its own there. And then our color options, of course. I guess, yeah, let's make it a darker brown. It's been bothering me how bright it is. So yeah, there we go. A little bit, as that looks weird, but whatever, we're good. And then we'll do a little bit more training here. In the future, I probably won't show every trip to Rollins' shop, just because, well, you guys don't need to see every little bump up in my stats here. But let's do toughness this time, I think. We'll just put all of our stuff from that fight in toughness. Staying fairly well balanced. I like that our lower strength is our highest attribute, though, given that we currently only have kickboxing. And so now here's Omar Epps as OE. I didn't know who he was when I first played this. You know, Omar Epps is another kind of strange one, because he's not a rapper, he's an actor. And I didn't know who he was when the game came out, and I don't think he had really made a name for himself quite yet. Because the game came out in 2004. I think that was around the same time that House started. I don't know. House may not have even started airing yet. I don't know, because I didn't watch House when it first aired. And also I don't think he really looks too much like Omar Epps. Like, the character in the game, he looks, I don't know, he looks a lot slimmer. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm used to seeing him in, like, layers, like with a lab coat and stuff, in House and ER, or I don't know, I haven't seen him in a whole lot of things, but I don't really picture him being like a real slim guy, and I think he's a lot darker colored. Like, I think his skin tone is darker than in the game, where he looks a lot lighter than how I usually picture him. But anyway, let me see. Omar, this is gonna be our first real fight in the game here. You know, the other guys we fought, they haven't been exactly pushovers, but we've mostly been walking right through them. But Omar here is actually really one of the stronger characters in the game. He's also, I remember him being one of the harder fights, at least early on. And that makes sense. He's the first boss character we fought. Though we've got this weapon here, so that'll help us wear him down. We've got our blaze going. If we can get him red, we should be fine. Oh crap! Thankfully we wore that pipe down, so it broke right away. But now we'll blaze. He's not in the red, so oh crap! Well, ow! He just kicked me right in the. Okay. Let me see if I can grab him. Okay, there we go. All right, so that'll take him down here. Alright, now he's in the red. So now if we can just hit him with something like this bottle. I haven't been successful with the bottle yet. Crap. And I'm still not. Part of it's because it's so easy to drop the bottle, but, okay, we've got him red again. Crap. Okay. I keep getting him down there, but he heals really fast. Crap. Okay, well, this may not be successful here. He's got us really down low here. It's gonna be close. Yeah, and he's almost fully healed now. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get him this time, but come on, shit. Okay, thankfully he's not going for a finishing move yet. Like, if he'd hit us with, like, I think he's got street fighting, so he can hit us with the big punch, or he's got a couple of different ways he can finish us off. But actually we've recovered now, so let me see if I don't know if I can just if I just hit him with a couple weapons, that'll do it. Okay, I've got one. Crap. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Broke a broom over his head, and that did it. Alright. That came really close. And now we could actually get a real good look at the face damage in this game, which is one of the things that it advertised when it came out, is that you got realistic bruises and blood and stuff based on the fight. There's our score. And 500 development points, which would be really good. We can put that to good use. Might even break that one up instead of just throwing it all into one category like we've been doing. And we also got Bomb Track, which sounds good. So now, storyline-wise, we've conquered that club. Let's see here. Yeah, lots of new stuff. First up is Manny here.
Hey, it's Manny. I got some stuff to show you. Come down to the shop sometime.
Okay, he runs the tattoo shop. I don't know how much we'll be visiting him. Let's see. Blaze says, D-Mob set up a fight for you against the iceberg himself, Ice-T. You should know who that is. This is your first big shot. Head down to 357 whenever you're ready. Yeah, and we'll do that eventually, but I'm not anywhere near ready to fight Ice-T if he's anything like how I remember him. Rollins here wants to tell us to use the environment. Let's see. Is there anything here I don't know? Is he son grabbing it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's we've done that a few times.
Tough fight last night, kid. You pulled it out. Good work.
Yeah, D-Mob's a man of few words. And then Ludacris.
You I saw your fight last night. Now you're starting to show me a little something, little young-ass whippersnapper. Keep up the good work.
Okay. I think we will stop by Manny just for a little bit, just to look at the tats, but I don't plan to buy any, just because we're pretending this is me. At least I am. I don't know if you guys care. But I don't have tattoos, so it would take me out of the element. But the cool thing about Manny there I am in my briefs, but yeah. So the way this works is we can pick the different ones here, and there's others we can unlock, but they're pretty normal, not a whole lot. But the thing about Manny is I know he was one of the main characters in the first game, because I remember playing as him in the demo to the original Def Jam, so I always think about that when I see him there. But anyway, this is the tat shot. That's all we really need to see of that. There's a little poster with all the female characters back there. Okay, I'm going to stop by in here real quick. I'll cut it out. Okay, I just basically put a little bit into all the categories, so everything went up by a little bit. But yeah, there's where we'll fight Ice-T. But for now, let's do our first fight at the limit. We've got Skull and we've got Cruz. Both of who are kind of interchangeable, just kind of big, muscly, Latino biker dudes. And that's one of the more unfortunate things about this game, is that there's a real strong race division. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's almost like the way you see in like prison movies where everybody's divided up by race. And I think, I don't know, there's some truth to that, especially when if you're talking about like gangs, which I think is the implication here. They don't usually say outright that there are that all these clubs are the hideouts for specific gangs, or they might actually say it outright, but I think it's mostly implied. But like where we just were, like everyone was black in that place, and here everyone's Latino, and I know that there's at least one that's Asian based, and I think there's also like a Jamaican one, maybe. I know there's a couple of Jamaican characters. But anyway, we get to see our first new area here, which is nice, and I actually kind of like the limit here. Like it's a little boring because it's just kind of like a bar with kind of a sort of country western theme, I guess, to make it kind of like, I don't know, like New Mexico or like Texas. But it's got like, I know that there's like a light up neon rooster sign over in the corner, and like an old time jukebox. Let's see. But anyway, I like I like that this place looks a lot cleaner than the Foundation, I guess. Like the Foundation's probably the most like atypical type game, or not game, area that you would expect in a game like this. And this one's a lot nicer looking, I think. But there we go. We blazed, but for no reason, because we got him with the weapon there. But yeah, and now I think this will activate our next part of the story too. I know there's a story scene that takes place in this bar, and I think it comes after our first fight here. So we should have that coming up. Got Skull and also the Latin Twist, which I don't think we'll be using that one.
Sure, some fine-looking Thangs in here tonight, boy. Every eye's on you, partner. You the man. So who you gonna take home, huh?
Yeah, so I'm not really comfortable with this portion. Basically, I get to choose a woman, though it doesn't make a really big difference which one I pick. Let's see. I guess, yeah, I don't know. The way the game animates them, they're all kind of unappealing, but I guess I'll go with, was it Kimura here? Yeah. It is interesting to me that Lil Kim and Shauna look very similar in their pictures. Like, they're both dressed kind of similarly. They're both standing in the same way. It also has a split up between, like, 2 black women and 2 Asian women. I don't know. There's something really sleazy about this whole portion, though, that just has me kind of uncomfortable. I'll pick Kimura just because.
Hey, she's with me.
Why am I not convinced?
I said, back off.
And this will be our first rematch, I guess. And I don't think there's very many of these in the game. Like, there's a couple characters that you fight more than once, but this one, I don't know, I guess they didn't think it was worth making a new character for you to fight over for your girl here. But yeah, the girlfriend system in this game, I I think is rather unfortunate. Kind of like the race implications. Just, you know, first of all, you win her by beating up some dude in a bar, which I think is just really sends a very bad message. Not that this is a game for kids or anything, but still, it's just kind of sleazy. But on top of that, the girlfriend character, as we'll see as we play along, plays a really unfortunate role. For anyone who advocates better roles for women in gaming, here it's the typical like plot device, person to be fought over type thing. We'll see a lot of that. And I just always think that's unfortunate when a game does that, because it's not really necessary, and it's also just kind of lazy storytelling on top of being sexist. Anyway, Nine's putting up a lot better fight here than he did when we fought him in the Foundation. I don't know if his stats are higher. I don't think they are, because the characters all have pretty set statistics that because, you know, the game, besides having the story mode, is also a traditional fighting game where you fight with your friends, and I don't know, maybe 9 the first time has lower stats, and this time has his, like, his real stats, or I don't know. But either way, he's putting up a better fight. Maybe it's just because I got caught up talking about sexism in this game, which, to be honest, is just not really a good topic, because we'll just end up talking about that the rest of the playthrough. But I think we can come back from this. He's got us pretty down here, but if we play smart, we can mostly avoid him here. Nine's not a very quick character, so he's usually pretty easy to avoid. And there we get to see we can actually blaze right before somebody kicks us, which is weird because there's this whole animation where I yell and like I'm moving. It's not like time's frozen, but time is frozen around me when I do it. Let's see, is there a weapon over here? Okay. Yeah, he's gonna heal before I can hit him with it. And he kicked me anyway, so never mind. But if I can just throw him into this pool table or something, let's see, he's healed again, but okay. I thought for a second, because we need him and he got in the red there, but it has to be before the animation starts, like that. But there we go, that got him. So now we've got our first and probably only girlfriend in the game. So that's good, I guess.
Don't bother waiting up, bro.
Okay, and I think that's as good a stopping point as any. So we'll check our new voicemail and email, of which we've got a couple. Snowman, our Blaze talking about Snowman. Yo, between me and you, that wannabe Snowman is straight up whack. He used to be part of the crew before D ditched his soft ass. He stocks some nice gear. Better than that, he's a joke. Holla at your boy. I think that's a reference to the first game, or at least I assume it is. And then Snowman wants to, I got a message from Snowman, it's just a little awkward. Yo, we just got a whole new shipment of some fly-ass gear, come and check it out. I got plenty of stuff that'll fit you. We can look at that next time. Rollins wants to tell me to use the crowd. We've kind of figured that out. And then Blaze has another message.
Hey, yo, it's Blaze, man. So, how'd it go with that honey last night? Hit me back.
It's so creepy. Okay, so, yeah, that'll do it for us, though. I hope you guys had fun. And we'll continue next week with more gang fights in clubs. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.